Huh? The engines are malfunctioning. And what's this? Stop all engines, now! Why is this happening? No! We're about to crash!
Wait. There's still a way to change this. If we return to an earlier point in time, we'll be able to save her.
I understand.
Chaos Control!
Silver! I can handle this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right? You! I'll make sure to change Elisa's fate. And that, in turn, should change your future, too. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah, just save her.
Hello everybody, my name is schmamkid and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06. In the last episode, we did Kingdom Valley, and in this episode we're going to finish off Sonic's story. But first we're going to buy these gems, because these gems are great. There are a number of gems. There's a green, red, blue, white, sky, yellow, and purple gem. I only get the sky and purple gem because those are the best ones. And after I get all these, we're going to be wandering around the overworld a little bit, because I forgot what to do in this situation because it's been a while. But might as well just tell you what the purple gem does. It makes you smaller, and you see this bar that glows that goes down when you're Elise and Silver, since we actually did play as him. I could talk about his gameplay. It does things. Completely just lost track. It's like it's gone. And wow. Alright, whatever. Oh, because of that, you don't lose the power. It infinitely regenerate, or you can use it infinitely, and you could double jump with it, or like jump for as long as you're supposed to have it, but really it turns into infinite jumping. So you could really break the game with this gem, and I will show you the sky gem in a little bit. But we have to go find these bells to open the gate to the next level, which is the last level, which makes this a very long episode, because the last level is pretty lengthy. Not as long as Kingdom Valley, I don't think. Certainly not as many loading screens, but the video is definitely longer because we have the final boss for Sonic. We have this, and we have Aquatic base. Well, in a different order, but this was supposed to be uploaded already. Like, I'm recording it the day it was supposed to be uploaded, but I didn't record it on Friday, which was Valentine's Day, because I was playing The Last of Us, so playing the DLC. I have a full version, like a full opinion on it on my AskFM. So if you know my AskFM, which is just askfm./schmamkid, you should read it there if you really want to know what I thought of it. So we got all 3 of them, and now we're about to show off the sky gem. Jesus Christ. We're about to show off the sky gem. Sorry if you hear clicking, but things are happening on my screen that are just not supposed to be happening. So sky gem, pretty much you take it, you throw it, you wait, and wherever it lands is wherever you go. So you can pretty much teleport to wherever you want as long as it's in throwing distance. So now let's go into Aquatic Base. Welcome to the last level, Aquatic Base. Aquatic Base has some really nice, calming, soothing music, and this level is long, and I really don't like it all too much. But for some reason, I'm just using these gems for a little bit, even though something happens and it's just like, oh, let's stop using these gems after that happens. But for a little bit, I do kind of just mess around with the gems, even though I probably shouldn't be. But whatever. As you can see, it's hard to control because I'm just all over the place. So let's us continue going through, running into an explosive barrel. Or barrel box. And look at this. So I throw the sky gem and I go through the wall, through the water, and die. Yeah. That's pretty much what made me say, let's not use these gems. So now let's do the level the real way. So we're going to just, what you're supposed to really do when you go through these is kick under and you automatically swoop under. Even if you're touching it, like the hitbox just completely goes away, I guess. And you can just go through it with ease. So Aquatic Base is the last level for Sonic, and it's quite a doozy. There's a lot of enemy like destroying in this level. But, which is actually the worst part, is that you have to destroy so many enemies. It's just like enemies after enemies after enemies. It's just waves and waves and waves of enemies. And it's quite annoying. But what are you gonna do? It's how the game is. So, you just gotta go through the, that section and just, or like the baddie bashing and just going through. Although there is some parts where they do have something that increases the rate in which you could destroy all the bad guys, which we will see in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like probably in the next section. I don't know. I don't really know this level by heart. I just know that you have to kill a lot of things. And apparently I got a silver medal there without trying. So we have to kill these bad guys, and more bad guys come after you kill those bad guys, and just so many bad guys. But it is the last level, and it's not really appropriate. I don't really know, but it's the last level for only Sonic, so it's like middle of the game, or middle of the story for the other 2. Because yes, you do play as pretty much every level is repeated between everyone. So you can use this ball, and it pretty much you have to control it and avoid the lasers with that ball. But you know what? I have this space jump, so screw it. I'm not going to deal with that stupid slippery ball. And look at that. Like, I'm just completely messing up with the camera right here. It was really weird looking. So, oh, there it goes again. So we're just going to hop all the way through. So I really do suggest getting the purple gem because it is quite helpful. And now we get to play as Tails. You actually get to play as all 3 of, or all 2 of Sonic's amigos. That's what they're called in this game, in this level. And those are the things that I was talking about that destroy the enemies very quickly. Once you hit those magnet pores, I think that's what they are, because they magnetize things, it destroys the robots, and it just clears them all out. So you don't have to like fight every single one of them one by one, but you still have to fight a big majority, but you still have that just in case. Just in case. So let us fly on over here to this section. And they are everywhere, but thankfully for your flying powers, Tails, you can just fly over this gate and just cheese your way throughout the whole thing. So yeah, this level, if you have the right equipment, talking about the gems, but that wasn't really the right word. You could pretty much cheese your way through a lot of this level and just not do it the way it's intended to be done, or maybe not intended to be done. I'm pretty sure that was not how it was supposed to be done, but it still was done that way. Here's like the worst part where you have to fly and try to kill this robot in midair, and it doesn't help. Oh wow, I got it in one shot, so that's good. So now we're finally back. Now we're finally back as Sonic, We get to walk through back to this big hub. We're going to be in this hub quite a bit. And we get another silver medal because we just need them so badly. And let's kill all of the peoples. Yeah, I really have nothing to talk about in this episode because nothing interesting has really happened in my life. So it's kind of just me gibbering on about whatever happened in this game. So sorry if I sound a little bit uninteresting in it. Yeah, whatever, uninteresting. It doesn't matter how you say it. Well, I guess it does matter, but whatever. So let's hop all over to these balls and go through. Now we're at the second part of the level. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 sections of this level, unlike Kingdom Valley, which has like 500. But, whoa, little mini burp I had there felt weird. And we got loop-de-loops, of course, because everyone's laboratory has loop-de-loops. Which actually brings the question of how on earth did the Soliana laboratory people get around this place if there's so many loop-de-loops and all this stuff? Like, that's how annoying it would be. Like, who designs a laboratory like this? Like, did they want it to be an obstacle course? Did they just know a blue hedgehog was going to come running through this place one day? So we have tripped off the security system, which really doesn't do anything, because besides this little section, which is very reminiscent to Sonic Adventure 2, at least to me it is, where you have to break open those things in Prison Lane and in, ooh, can't remember the name for Eggman's first level, but that's okay. Wow, I really can't. That's like the one level I can't remember the name of. That's really weird. Guess I never paid attention to the name. I'll figure it out one day. So yeah, just hit these things, and now we're with Knuckles, which isn't roided out like in Sonic Boom, which I probably most likely 100% to 25. I don't know. I'm probably going to be doing a day 1 Let's Play of that game. So if you guys are excited for Sonic Boom, you'll be able to see it here. Exclusively, not exclusively, but you'll be able to see it here on my channel. So, just like Lost World, except it won't be like Lost World. I will actually upload that very consistently, except and not so sporadically. So, it's only going to be me too. I'm not going to have anyone involved with it either. At least I don't think. I might not. Probably won't. Hopefully not. That sounds really mean. Hopefully not. Yeah. I just think that it would be bad if I had someone, unless someone is willing to do the 3DS version and is willing to have a link to my video, is willing to link videos between each other, then I'll be happy to do it. But that's really it, because I'm not going to be able to do the 3DS version because I don't have a 3DS capture card, so I'm going to be doing the Wii U version. But since there's 2 different versions, I do want people to know about the other one, so I guess I'll have to find someone who's willing to LP the 3DS version and willing to link videos and cross-promote, like Polky does with Lost World. Even though she's barely into Lost World on the 3DS, but that doesn't matter. I'm already finished with mine, so I've moved on. She is doing her own thing, so that's whatever. And yeah, maybe she'll do it. I doubt it. I don't think she would, but it's whatevs, man. It's whatevs. Especially because by the time it comes out, I'm pretty sure she'll be really busy with like college and stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's just break through these glass security things. You don't have to kill everyone here. You just have to go through the glass and then just keep it going. I'm pretty sure you have to kill this guy though. This guy's the exception. He's the exception to the rule. Have you guys seen that Twitch Plays Pokemon thing? It's really cool how whoever made that emulator to play as what the chat does, it's really cool, and I kind of like it, but it's kind of obnoxious to watch it sometimes, because like people are doing, like you just see a bunch of spamming, and it's like nothing really gets done, even though well, it does get done, but we're done with Aquatic base, thank God, and we're about to fight the last boss of Sonic's story, and yes, I do awful in this level. Okay, S isn't awful, but I thought I did awful, alright, I'm sorry I lied to you guys.
Thrust increasing engine output at maximum. Course plotted. Gate open. Lifting off.
Why is this happening? No!
playtime's over.
Sonic,
This ship is about to crash. Too bad, Eggman.
I'm not finished yet! You keep getting in my way, you pesky little hedgehog! Very well. I'll take you out myself!
So welcome to the final boss of Sonic's story, which is the Egg Wyvern. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's okay, it's the final boss. And this is actually the only unique boss to Sonic's story, because every other boss in Sonic's story that I'm thinking of is available, is not like available, but is fightable in everyone else's story, while every other character has two specific to them bosses. So I guess Sonic kind of gets a short end of the stick, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Pretty much, this is like Egg Cerberus, but in the air. And there's no way to do this super quickly. You have to fight the bombs, and you have to do it at the slow pace that it gives you. And it's also kind of reminiscent of Egg Viper from Sonic Adventure. If you played that game, hopefully you have. It's a great game. Egg Viper, what's reminiscent of it is that you're on these platforms, and then you have to wait for him to do all this stuff, dodge some lasers and whatnot, which I don't dodge except for like once. And he also destroys little pieces of the platform, like Egg Viper does. And he also says later, you'll see he says a line quite similar to what he says in Egg Viper, so it's whatever. But right now the first part is just like I said, kind of like Egg Cerberus. You jump on the top of his head, grab onto the horn, and you have to ram it into stuff. And this stuff being falling like bombs or whatever. Like, I don't know what's falling, but you have to hit it into that, and it's sometimes really hard because they like spread them out. And if you take too long, it does not. You just fall off, and not fall off into your death, but like you have to forcefully jump off, and you have to just pretty much repeat. And that's pretty much the whole boss. Until you destroy his front guard, in which case you don't have to grab onto him, you just hit him, and then it kind of speeds it up, but it doesn't really matter because it's pretty much the same boss, and it's just a giant waiting game. The whole boss is a waiting game. I don't know why that didn't hurt him. He clearly hit the bomb. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, and there's lasers that come and hit you every time you stand there. Not like there, but it's just if you stand around while he's flying around, bombs will come and hit you. But it doesn't really matter because there's rings a lot of these places. You should pretty much just be concerned about your rings once a lot of the platforms start falling. And there's actually a point where there'll be no ring platform available for you. So that's the part where you should probably be cautious about how you play and how you have your rings. And I don't understand how I like went through them the first time, but now we're back on his head, and now we can hit into the thing. And his canopy is broken, so now we just hit him straight on every time, and he's going to be breaking now the main parts of the platform, like these corner pieces, and that's pretty much it. So it just gives you less space to do things throughout this boss, but you're not really doing much running around unless you're trying to dodge these missiles which come right now. So there's not going to be much moving. Well, actually, yeah, you have to dodge this, which is a little bit of moving around. Not really. You can actually stay in the same place, and then once he does that, you can just move out of the way. So it's really not too much. I don't understand why he just didn't do the 3 lasers, because then there would be no way for me to dodge that, because there was not enough. So this is what's reminiscent to Egg Viper, where he's like, "Can you make it over here, Sonic?" And instead of having a giant tail that you jump through, you just have his hands. And that's pretty much how you hit him for the rest of the thing, except for the last hit, but we're not on the last hit. And whoa, that would be really cool if it was in 3D. Not really, but it was really weird when I was playing and I just saw it coming straight at my face. And we're about to get hit by some more missiles sooner or later. Where are they coming? Where are they at? Come on, missiles. Here you go. I get hit pretty much every time until I have no rings to spare. So let's just avoid this. Yes, I can avoid it, by the way. Eggman. As you see, I just stood around, and then once you did that, you can move. So it's really easy to do. And this jump, man, like, why do they make it so far? It's just so nerve-wracking. And jumping over bottomless pits is always just something crazy they have to do in video games. Like, man, that's just scary, man. Just scary. So he's going to be taking out the rest of these platforms. Not the rest, I'm pretty sure there's, yeah, 3 more left. So we have this little L of platforms. And this is not really much breathing room here. And I'm pretty sure there's no more rings, I don't think. See, now I'm actually moving around so I don't get hit. But I still get hit because I suck. And it's really hard to dodge. Oh, and that camera change freaked me out when I played. Because I thought I was going to fall and die and have to do the whole boss all over again. But we are almost done with this boss. We just have to do 2 more hits, not 1 more hit, and we're almost done. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 episodes for Sonic. We'll be doing Shadow's story the next time you see me, which will be a while from now. I don't know why I'm doing my outro so right now when there's still a bit for me to talk over, but I know he's still trying something. You sound like Takal from Sonic Adventure, like he's still up to something, and he's just going to try to ram us and kill us. But let's see how this goes. Come on. Come on, fight me, Eggman, fight me. Let's go. This is a 5-minute boss. Jesus Christ. And we got him. So he's pretty... he can't believe this. And he's pretty much breaking down. So thank you everybody for watching. My name has been schmamkid. And see you guys in the next episode of Sonic 06 when we take on Shadow's story. Where we started off. So thank you everybody for watching and goodbye. Hope you enjoy this ending cutscene for Sonic's story.
Sonic!
Aren't you worried?
If you have time to worry, then none, right?
Nice smile.